Hello everybody, welcome to Bruta Games. I am Big Bruta, and today we are playing Pokemon Showdown. Now, you guys should know I have introduction videos now. I'm not going to say that anymore. Anyways, I have a battle against Tamas in this episode, and so I wanted to go through, and I use a different team than usual. So I wanted to go through this team. This team is one of my older teams I built, so it does have some glaring weaknesses in it, but it got me some pretty decent success back in the old days, and yeah, I will show you it. Even though this team, remember, this team isn't that good. It's just that I wanted to use one of my old teams, kind of like a throwback Thursday thing. And this battle was actually on Thursday. But yeah, I'm just using this old team, so it's not very good. But I just want to go over it so you guys know what's going to go on with it. First, I got Tomahawk here. He's running the usual Tomahawk set with Haze, Air Slash Roost. I chose Rapid Spin just to get rid of hazards on my own side. He is running a Shed Shell because at the time Gotheld was really a big thing and was constantly trapping Tomahawks. And actually in this battle it comes out to be useful. So yeah, I'm going to use the Shed Shell. And it's just a regular 252 max defense, physical defense, and yep. Then I have a Lantoris T here, which is running the Stealth Rock set. It switches in, it's pretty bulky, 252 attack and health. Rocky Helmet, Intimidate with knockoff, Earthquake, U-turn, Stealth Rock. I usually use this in my lead because people expect it to be Scarf, and I can get us some Stealth Rocks really fast. So that's what that. And it's just a very useful thing to go together with Tomahawk, even though Tomahawk and him are both weak to water and ice, even though Tomahawk's not weak to it. You get what I'm saying. But these three are all weak to ice, and that's a big flaw of my team. I really haven't thought about that, really. And then these three resist ice, I guess, so it kind of balances, sort of. But I don't like the idea of what I did with this team, but oh well. The main concept of this team, though, was to be two Pokemon that have Scarfs that can trick them onto opponents. Right here, these two right here. Kitsona and Rotom Wash. Both have Trick and both have Scarfs. And the point of this is that they can, usually if you have one Scarfer who can trick it onto someone, you can get rid of certain threats that you are not dealing with. But if you have two of them, you can really mess up people's cores. And that's kind of what the point of this team was originally. And then the fact that it's built on cores itself, at least at the time. I had these two, Tomahawk and Landoris, to shut down physical attackers. Colosoil, I guess, was to shut down special. I don't get why I put the EVs in there like I did with 148, 108, but it was interesting back then. Then I had Sizer and Rotom, which is a pretty known OU core. They're both choice items. I have Banded and Scarfed. Half my team is choiced, but yeah. So Kitsona is a Ghost Steel type cap, which is pretty much supposed to be the ultimate scout. It's a very good scout, but I personally would run Limber on this thing now. It has Frisk. I personally run Limber on it now. With U-turn and Shadow Strike, though, it has some good hitting power. Fake Out to get some chip damage. I don't suggest running this on a Scarf set now. I think I did that because I just expected the Scarf to switch the Scarf out right away, but in other words, I would not use that now. There's all kinds of moves you can place in here instead of it. Meteor Mash, Iron Head, all good options. I think I can get Superpower. But yeah, so all of these are my Mons, and yep. And just running a Scarfed Rotom set, by the way. So, yeah. I'm going to jump into the battle, and hope you like it. Okay, in this battle, I lead with Kitsona, and he leads directly with his Landoris. Gets the attack debuff on me, and so I can't really do anything with my Kitsona, so I switch out to Tomahawk, who I know can Rapid Spin away any Stealth Rocks and take any direct hit from his Landoris. So that was my plan in that case. Then he switches in this, his Gothel. This is why I had Shed Shell. I can switch out of it now. Gothel's not dead. Sorry, Gothel's not. Tomahawk's not dead. Gothel then goes for Trick, tricks my Kitsuna, who already has Scarf. And so now I could have gone for a Trick and got Plasma, but I didn't. I don't know why, I should have, but oh well. I switch back out. I bring in my Landorus, who then takes away his attack stat, and now I'm in a better position. And I knew he'd probably knock off my stuff, but it doesn't matter. I go for a knock off myself, knock off his stuff, and now I know he's going to switch out or do an attack. Either way, I don't care. I set up my Stealth Rocks on this turn. U-turns, which is perfect for me. Switches into his Sizer. Now, I should have not gone for a U-turn here, because now he gets pursued off on me, and that does hurt really bad, but oh well. Then I can bring my Tomahawk, who completely flat out walls this, knowing he'd switch back into Gothel, I switch him to Kitsuna. Now with this, I should have gone for a Trick, knowing he'd switch back into Lando, but either way, I knew Shadow Strike would be a good move in either case, so I went straight for a Shadow Strike, and it does the right amount of damage. And with the defense drop, I can KO this guaranteed. And since I'm not Scarf anymore, but I'm still faster at 110 because I know it's the Stealth Rock set. Now I go straight for a Shadow Strike because I am Specs and I can't get my Scarf back, and I just thought I might as well just kill this thing. I surprisingly lived the pursuit and attacked with a Shadow Strike, which brings his Sizer down to like almost no health. At this point, I know I can bring in anything to revenge kill this thing. And since Tomahawk is probably the bulkiest physically, I brought in my Tomahawk, air slashed it, and bye-bye Sizer. Now he brings in this thing. This thing is probably the biggest threat to my team. I directly go into my Landorus Therian to drop its attack stat down. I knew he was going to go for Ice. I just was going to sack my Landorus because really it's too slow to deal with Volkraken, and nothing else on the team really cares about it, except for maybe Gothel, but I had Gothel covered pretty well with Colossal. So I switch in my Sizer and go for a Bullet Punch, expecting to get a KO on the Kyurem, but I forgot he had Volkraken, which is scary. I switch out, bring in my Rotom, knowing I can Volt Switch on anything he has. He does this, I go for that, perfect thing for me. I switch in this, expecting Giga Drain or a Sludge Bomb, and either one I'd be fine in, and this time I got Sludge Bomb. It was great for me. But he outspeeds me, which makes no sense to me. It was so weird. I actually invested, I think, 8 in speed, so I thought I would be able to outspeed it, but nope, I didn't get to outspeed it, and my Sizer died. Tomahawk here, though, is just enough damage to 2-hit KO this thing, but I decided to switch out because Colossal can deal with whatever it does, and since it's Assault Vest, I could easily take any hit from it. I took that energy ball, that sucker punch because I knew it was scarfed into it now, and so I could just easily wipe that thing off the face of the earth and don't have to worry about that, and Tomahawk can be safe now. However, this thing is here, and now I bring in my Rotom. Now, Tamas gets a little cocky here and thinks, I can destroy this, I can destroy Rotom, this thing destroys Rotoms. And he doesn't know I have a trick set. And I tricked my Scarf onto him as he makes a sub. And it's so funny, because now he can't do anything and he has to switch out, because it just does nothing anymore. I go straight for a Volt Switch, trying to switch out and get into something else, and it does perfect thing for me and kills his Volkraken, which works fine. Now that's gone, I can bring in my Colossal, who does pretty good damage to whatever is on his team. This thing is an issue, but I knew I could go for a U-turn right after that and outspeed it. Well, hopefully. I didn't know how fast this thing was after that whole thing, but I was hoping I'd outspeed it, and I did. And now I can switch to my Tomahawk, who can air slash this thing to death, and that's pretty much the point of it. Sludge Bomb does a heck of a lot of damage, but luckily it's not enough, and I can get an air slash off, which should kill it. And at that point, I knew I had won the game because he has a scarfed Kyurem. However, yeah, a Scarf Kyurem, and I can switch into anything that he does. If he does Earth Power, I have Tomahawk and my Rotom. If he goes to Ice Beam, I got my Rotom. If he's got Fusion Bolt, I got Colossal. Got Outrage, I got all that. So I just was able to take out whatever he had left. And he went for a substitute, which I made sure I won. But yeah, so it was a good game, and thank you, Tamas, for playing with me. And yeah, it was a good game with an old fun team. And probably will maybe like upgrade this team a bit and actually use it again. But right now, at this moment, this is just an old team that I was just having fun with again. And yeah, so next guy, wow, that was amazing. Until next time, guys, rock your life.
Down,